Efficiency. We stayed on the attack even though it was a tight game.
What do you think allowed you to be so efficient tonight?
Good execution.
What was that like going in the eighth inning when it's tied up like that and you know that you're just kind of any mistake could be the game?
You know, I mean, you don't think about that. And you just got to, keep doing what's been working. Stay on the attack and keep throwing strikes. You don't want to give any momentum away by not throwing strikes.
Gerrit, what kind of growth have you seen in Wells behind the plate from the start of the season to now late September?
Yeah, I mean he's been great for us. He came in with a good foundation already, and he just gets better and better the more he plays.
What did you think of Juan coming out there for the 10th inning?
It was great. Yeah, showman-like. He loves the moment, man. He loves it.
Any part of you want to go for the 10th if that game had stayed tied?
Of course. 98.
Talked about?
Well, yeah, but I mean, he shut that down pretty quick.
Was anything tonight extra motivation from having a rough outing last time?
I mean, yeah, I guess. You want to pitch better. But try not to over-adjust either. So it's kind of a balance.
Did it feel like a longer wait to get this start?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, a couple of flights in between. I was excited to pitch today because, yeah, I had a chance to go do something positive for the team. So
it's a key to a strikeout pitcher like you to be this efficient.
Well, I mean, I think it was a combination of their aggressiveness and executing good pitches early in the counts. There were some balls that were hit hard, but they were well located. So it kind of funneled the balls to our defenders. I mean, specifically, Glaber had a couple tough chances, and the double play was smoked. And there's a nice fly ball to center field, but that was a curveball that got down and away. So it's hard to do a whole lot better than that. And Aaron made some great catchings on some of the fly balls, kind of cutting towards the line. So we just converted all the outs that we had opportunity to convert, and that's what kept us efficient. Great defense.
Right. Boone talked about you guys reading swings well and making good pitch decisions based off that. How far has Austin come in that respect, or was he already pretty talented at it?
Yeah, I think he was pretty talented at it, but I mean. Look, we're trying to turn the lineup over 4 times, so the communication is important. I made an effort to up that, to make sure that we're on the same page with pitches and that we got multiple opinions on what we're seeing. So, it just makes it that much easier when the pitching coach and the catcher, everybody's convicted, like we're throwing this pitch, and that gives you the best chance to execute it, whether you're right or not. If you execute it, you give yourself a good shot.
I think you'll have one more regular season. What does a night like tonight tell you about going in the playoffs?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just, I'm not really thinking about the play. I mean, we're trying to chase down the division, so it's another one. It's another box to check, and we just got to get after it tomorrow. So.
Did it take you a while though, when you came back, to get to really feel yourself again? And are you at that point now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good, certainly. I didn't fatigue tonight, which is a good sign. And I had more in the tank, which is also a good sign. And that allowed us to execute pitches well into the night. I mean, I hadn't pitched in the 7th, 8th, or 9th yet, and I felt really good. And so it was nice to see it come together.
Has this been a tough season for you?
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
there's been a lot of good games, but there's been a couple clunkers for sure. So,
but not only that, but mentally coming back from the injury and starting.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to miss two months of the season, and then you kind of come in and you gotta go out there and try to get the job done with an abbreviated pitch count, and maybe you're not really in full mid-season form, so I mean, you got to have confidence, but you got to understand that sometimes you might take some licks in that situation, and we obviously did. So, but you just keep persevering, I guess, and not every season's created equal. So
Yeah, so do you think that starting late and being healthy will give you an advantage going into the playoffs this year?
yeah, somebody asked me that the other day. I'd much rather have like 212 innings under my belt. I'm sorry, I just would, regardless of how I feel, dude. I mean, you know, you've been in the flow of the league since April, through midseason, through the end of the season, you know, and that experience is invaluable. But you know, feel like we're in a good spot right now, and just keep trying to press and go forward. A lot of confidence.